Today we're finally seed starting. I'm not making any promises, but here's how I get to as close to 100% germination as possible. First, soil moisture. Should feel like a wrung out sponge. The trays I filled with soil dried out before I got around to planting seeds. Added water to the trays, went inside, built a few hours, came back, moist to the top. That's capillary action. Never believe it's going to work, always does. No tray, no problem. Just water gently from the top. Moist soil before you plant, that's the point. Check your seed packet for planting depth. These marigolds, 1/4 inch. Get close, doesn't have to be perfect. Here's the poke. How many seeds to plant in each cell? Not every seed will sprout. The truth, I get 0 to 100% germination, usually around 80. Here's the plant. Some people plant a few seeds per cell to make sure each cell gets a plant, uses more seeds. I do just 1 seed per cell. I end up with a few empty cells, but no sacrificing seedlings. Your call on approach, but 2 rules. Tiny seeds like lavender, sprinkle several seeds per cell. Large seeds like pumpkins and beans, 1 seed per cell. They want their space. Here's the pinch. Alternative to the pinch for smaller seeds, just dust a thin layer of seed starting mix over the top. Indoor versus outdoor. If the packet recommends indoors, it's starting in the garage. If the packet recommends outdoors, I'm definitely directly sowing in the garden. It's easier. One exception. Anything you can't live without, start both indoors and out. Hedge your bets. You hear a lot about disturbing roots when transplanting plants that prefer to be started in the garden. Probably true. But I learned to garden in a colder climate where we started almost everything inside. The plants survived. Larger containers help, less disturbance when you transplant. When to plant your seeds. In the spring, if you're dealing with frost dates, look up your last frost date and count back. Usually 4 to 6 weeks, says on the seed packet. You want your seedlings ready to go out when it's warm enough. You don't want to be wasting time putting them in larger pots inside because your garden is still covered in snow. Which brings me to my least favorite activity, up potting. I start seeds in the container they'll live in until planted outside. Family, work, life, no time for up potting here. I read my seed packets like I read a contract at work. Every word. See? Loofah seeds need to be soaked first. Back inside I went. Or just break the rules and see what happens. Not legal advice, but oftentimes the best gardening advice. Label everything. These are flags from the kids' castle birthday cakes. They kind of work. Poke, plant, pinch. You got this.